What about your game plan? What's your plan? No matter how big the goal is, no matter how small the goal is, there should always be a plan in place, a strategy you can trust. I'm baffled sometimes when I meet different individuals and they got these goals, they got these dreams, and I'm like, where is it? It's not written down anywhere. There's no structure, there's no business strategy, nothing to take you from point A to point B. Because when there's a true commitment to a goal, there's a plan written down somewhere. Every week, we had a game plan. We had our playbook, but we had a game plan. Here's the Raiders game plan. Here's the Chargers game plan. Here's the Patriots. Every game plan was different. Every game plan was designed to accomplish the goal, defeat our opponents. So you should always have some kind of plan. Don't overestimate the simplicity of this. Here was the plan. I'm coming to practice every single day, and I'm going to take practice like it's my game day. I'm going to work hard, run my routes full speed, help the team get better. But I said, I'm going to force them to have to put me on the field because every day we watch game film or we watch practice film. I said, I want them to see me making big play after big play in practice. I want my team members seeing me make big play after big play in practice. That was the plan. And then it was time to execute the plan. And this is really the difference maker between those who are average and those who are pros. The amateurs and the professionals. The ones that can put the plan together and execute the plan. Because again, there's going to be challenges along the way. So I executed the plan. Week 4, come to practice, working hard, full speed, making catches. Week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, week 9. Nobody said anything. Nobody's noticing. Success is an endurance race, right? Don't happen overnight. The work you put in today, you might not see the results till later. Week 10, week 11, week 12, week 13, week 14, not playing much, practicing hard. Week 15, week 6, week 17. Al Sander comes up to me and says, man, you've had a great year of practice. We got the Raiders this weekend. I think we're going to play you a lot this weekend. Take advantage of it. We play the Raiders. They hold true. I have 8 catches, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns of 52 yards and 57 yards. If you don't know NFL stats, that's a good day at the office. But that plan I executed all of a sudden changed them from viewing me as a backup to a starter. And they started talking to me about being a starter, and I was like, what? But it was because of the plan that I put into place and that I stuck with. Now, we're all adults here, though. We know that sometimes you put a plan together, and it works perfectly. But sometimes it doesn't. What do you do when you've got that plan? Here's the goal. Here's the plan. I'm following. All of a sudden, someone throws a curveball. You call an audible. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, or my college sweetheart, Raina. Raina and I have been married for 27 years. And when we got married, we had a simple plan. Let's have 3 children. Less than that, not enough. More than that, too many. So Dante, Camille, and LaJordan. So 10 years ago, I get a call from my nephew, Justin, in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Justin says, Uncle, there's craziness happening out here. You need to come check on us. So 24 hours later, I fly out to Tulsa. 24 hours later after that, I'm standing in a courthouse before a judge. And the judge says, Mr. Birden, we're going to take your 5 nieces and nephews, and we're going to put them in 5 separate foster homes. You're the next of kin, so what would you like to do? Whoa. I just came to check on the kids. This wasn't part of the plan. But I did first what any smart husband would do. And I said, Judge, let me call my wife first. I called my wife, 5-minute conversation. We took all 5 of those children, and we merged them into our family. And when we did it, many people were questioning us. Why are you doing that? Why would you add 5 more mouths to feed? Rain and I saw it as an opportunity to impact 5 more lives. And I believe we've done that, and they've impacted ours too. But when I was working on this presentation, I thought about you. How many lives are you guys impacting? Think about it. I saw a stat the other day that said that 76% of North America stress every day over money and work. So maybe you guys can't affect work, but can you affect money? People are concerned with their security, financial security. Are they going to have enough to retire, to send their kids to college. You guys impact that. Do you recognize the lives that you're changing every single day, and are you putting forth the effort to continue to do that? And I want you guys, again, I want you to be thinking like leaders. Any track fans in here? Anybody like track and field? I love track and field. I'd rather watch track than actually football. I love track and field. So this is a long distance race. I was a jumper and a hurdler, but I love the long distance races. You know why? Because it's not like a bunch of people just run around in a circle and just doing it whatever, but there's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of tactical things that are taking place in the race. Here's an example where most of the big long distance races, they will usually have a runner in the front. They call it the rabbit. And the rabbit's job is to run the beginning of the race at a very intense pace, a faster pace than normal. The goal is to set a pace fast enough that the rest of the runners will go with them, will pull them along. Now, the rabbit usually drops out about halfway or 3/4 into the race. And if they did their job right, they set a pace that hopefully those runners can break a record, make it to the Olympics, or set a PR. But as leaders, think about yourself. You're the rabbit, but you don't drop out. It's understanding that leaders lead from the front. They lead from the front. They don't wait for other people. They go set the pace. So think about the goals you have today, tomorrow, next week. You be the leader. Because if you do it right, and you set the right pace, your team members and all those that are with you, if they want it, they will come right along with you. Master the quality of discipline. If the doorway here leads to your opportunity, discipline is the master key. Because that's where the magic happens. I like to describe discipline as the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it while no one is watching. The ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it while no one is watching. As an athlete, that was in our DNA, automatic. Running hills on my own, studying film on my own, memorizing the plays on my own. I didn't need someone back over here telling me, hey, JJ, you need to do this and do that. No, because I wanted it bad enough and I knew those action steps was necessary. And I had to do it on my own, but we're not by ourselves. But there's a lot of times when we are by ourselves, making those calls, doing the personal development, practicing your presentation. You have to have the ability to motivate yourself to do those things because discipline is required in any area of success.